Hey guys, what's up? This is Innocent, and you're still tuned into Slaying It with Innocent. Dabbing in the classroom. Hey, I'm about to lose my notes now. Now, check this. On today's episode, I'm going to be speaking to you guys about how to do well in school. Now, I want to share a quick story with you just before I give you a couple of tips, because I got them tips for you, all right? I got them tips for you. A couple of weeks ago, I had a really wonderful conversation with a friend of mine, and he was telling me that he's really struggling to get the marks that he requires. And the problem is that he knows he's smart, but the problem is that he's just not reflecting in his marks. So on today's episode, I'm going to be sharing with you, if you're going through the exact same thing, I've got a couple of tips for you on how to actually make sure that your marks do reflect what you are really capable of acquiring. Now, the first thing we've got to know about doing well in school is that you will never get the best marks if you do not do what the best people do. All right, so if you want to be the best student, you got to hang out with the best students, because you're there to copy their habits, you're there to copy their mindset, the way they think, the way they speak, the way they address their education. That's exactly what you're supposed to be doing as well. Now, people often ask me, Innocent, you always speak about being the best student. Why is that? Let's be honest. If you're not the best, you're just a member of the rest. Just a number. But if you really want to be the best, you've got to tap into your own potential. And you've got to believe this. Now, you're not doing this because you want to pass matric. You're doing this because it's really who you are. You are just the best. The problem is that it's not reflecting. So today's tips will help you to actually allow yourself to actually show who you really are and show what you can really do through your marks. Now, what you've got to do is you need to check your surroundings. You can't be hanging out with the people that don't like studying or with people that really don't like school. I mean, it's not going to help you much either. Bad company corrupts good character. If they don't like school, you're most likely not to like school either. Then you'll start bunking school. Come on, we don't want that. We don't want that. We're born slayers, all right? Now, the second thing that you've got to do is, okay, let's talk about this. Social media. We are so addicted to social media. We're always on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest. Come on. You will never get your distinctions if you're always so tuned in and so glued onto your social media sites. So now this is what you've got to do. If you really want to pass your matric, or if you really want to get distinctions, you've got to quit Facebook and face your books. That's the only way you're really going to be exceptional about it. It's not like you can't say, I'm going to balance it out. Don't balance it out. Leave it all out. Focus on your books. That's the only way you can actually get going. And once you're done doing that, now I need to speak to somebody that says to themselves, I know I can do it. I'm just not doing it, or I just don't know how to do it. My secret is very simple. I study every day. It does not necessarily mean that I'm smart or I'm the best or I'm the smartest in the classroom. It just means that I'm the most hardworking in the classroom. I had to move from being an average student to becoming an exceptional A student. Why? Because I had to prove to myself that I can actually produce what I'm always talking about. Now, I challenge you to do the same thing. Here's a challenge. Whatever you got last term, or rather last semester, I need you to double that up. How are we going to do that? You need to invest more time into your books, invest more time into your subjects. I don't understand how people can fail when there's Google. I mean, you can always download all these additional textbooks, all these additional articles on whatever subject you're doing. So make sure that you use all the resources that you have to ensure that you get the best knowledge in whatever you're studying. Remember, we're not studying to become students, we're studying to become experts in whatever we've studied, so that we'll be able to self-correct ourselves. All right? Now, thank you so much for tuning in. This is Innocent saying to you, keep slaying.